Band Greta Van Fleet are almost ready to release their debut album. I'm John Bowden from Rock History Music. The prediction from the band's guitarist, Jake Kiszka, has gone from this year for sure to late summer, which is really good news for the fans anxiously awaiting this debut album. What will it sound like? Will it be heavily Led Zeppelin? And of course, they're known for borrowing a lot as well. Yeah, we know that argument. But how much will this album sound like Led Zeppelin? Well, Jake says the album is almost done and they're mixing it now. Jake told Loudwire magazine that they all have their own influences, as well as Led Zeppelin. Man, they sound like Led Zeppelin. He says every one of our songs has its own unique complexities, and we'd like for the full album to showcase that diversity. Let people see what we can really do. Originally, there was a plan that most of the songs on the new album would be as much as 5 years old, but that changed quickly when they went into the studio. According to brother Sam Kiszka, we had all these songs we wrote 3 to 5 years ago, and we were just going to put them on the album. But it very quickly became all new material. So I'd say about 3/4 of the songs are songs we wrote in the studio. And it took about 2 weeks to record that debut album. Robert Plant, of course, recently tipped his hat to Greta Van Fleet while rolling his eyes a little bit as far as where they got a lot of their influences, but he meant well. And of course, I asked a little while ago in that last video where we were talking about that Robert Plant interview, what you thought about this new band. I pointed out also the fact that as a 58-year-old guy who was right in the pocket of Zeppelin, I was also still a guy who liked new music. I was looking, sometimes in vain, for great new music, but if you look, it's out there. Greta Van Fleet are one of those bands. And a lot of you referenced what I'd said in your comments of going, well, I'm not a young guy either, but I really like them. And I'd say 98% of the comments on that last video were positive towards this band. So obviously a lot of you are anxiously awaiting this new project. What will it sound like? Will it sound too much like Zeppelin? Why are they so popular? Is it because there's not enough great new music that tips its hat to stuff that we all grew up with? Or are they that good? Judging from the comments, it's more of the latter. A lot of both, but more of the latter. They're a pretty good band. We'll keep you updated on what we hear. And I want to thank every one of you that contacted me concerning volunteering for Rock History Music, whether it be a correspondent, like coming up, and if something happens, I would go to talk to you on Skype and you give me your opinion on something. A researcher, which we got a lot of response from, and thank you, because that's what we need, or even a writer for some of the stories. We're really expanding in the next 6 months with Rock History Music and our sister channel, Rock History Book, which is more of an archival sort of channel where we look at things that happened in 1976, the top albums of 75 and stuff like that. And if you want to volunteer, let me know. Go to Facebook at Rock History Music. There'll be links in the description of this video where you can contact us. This is Rock History Music.